women's basketball team makes a win for the books. We have all of the details and important preview into Comet Sports.
We also have the latest on the ongoing search for UTD alumna Christina Morris.
You also don't want to miss what's happening in Dallas this spring break with our Destination Dallas segment. All this and more coming up.
Hello and thank you for tuning in to UTD TV News. I'm Anthony Lorienti.
I'm Anwesha Bhattacharjee. At the top, the women's basketball team made history Saturday and Sunday as it brushed past both Rhodes College and UT Tyler to advance to the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament.
This is the first time in our school's history for a women's basketball team to advance beyond the first round of the tournament.
We go over now to our sports anchor Esteban Bustillos for our bye-week update.
Thanks, guys. So, if you haven't heard, the women's basketball team won its first two NCAA basketball games this past weekend. On Saturday, they took on Rhodes College out of Memphis, Tennessee, and beat them 63-38. And the next day, they faced off against UT Tyler, their conference rival who they had played for the fourth time this season. Now, when you were at the game, you could see just how big the crowd was and hear how excited they were. It was loud. And the game reflected that. It was a slugfest. Coming into the last minute, the two teams were tied with less than 45 seconds left to go. Thanks to stout defense from the Comets, though, the Comets were able to pull out with a victory, beating UT Tyler 67-65. After the game, we were able to talk to head coach Paulie Thomason and senior guard Iman Wallace-Perry, who scored 22 points in the game for UTD.
So I guess when Maddie missed that last one and King got it, she put it up and it went wide right. What were the emotions going through you guys?
I'm still in shock. That was the greatest moment of my coaching career, and to this date. Hopefully there's still more to come, but I was just really proud of the way our team battled and they fought, and we already talked about how they never gave up. You know, they got behind early, and it's just the character that they have inside them, and I couldn't be more proud of a team. I love coaching this group. I love being around them, and I'm just thankful that I get another week with them and get to be on the floor, and I don't want to ever stop coaching this team, so I'm just really happy that we get to go another week, and that's what happened. I mean, that was my emotion, was just this team is awesome, and they deserve to go to the next round and keep playing because of the work they put in and the love they have for one another, so I'm just glad that we get to continue this.
So in the next round of the tournament, the team will be taking on George Fox out of Oregon. Now, George Fox has had one of the strongest seasons in the country. They're 29-0 headed into Friday's game in Grand Rapids. Now, this team has 3 players who average double-digit points a game. It's one of the best offenses that the Comets have faced all year. They're led by junior Justine Benner, who averages 16.1 points every matchup. Now, one of the keys for the Comets this year has been their defense. They only allow 56.3 points a game that come against them. So to see further success, UTD is going to have to play stout defense. Against Tyler, they were able to really shut down their leading scorer, Brittany King, who's arguably the best scorer in the entire conference. They'll have to do the same against Benner here. It's really going to be a matchup of how well UTD can play defensively versus how well George Fox can come at them on the offense. Now, one of the other keys for UTD is going to be how well they can transition players in and out of the bench. One of the key aspects to this team as a whole is the fact that they really do well with getting a lot of players the ball, getting a lot of players looks rather than just focusing on 1 or 2 go-to players. If you look throughout the NCAA tournament so far in the ASC, they've had a number of scorers who have led each game, and each game it changes. That's what they're going to have to do, is that they're going to have to rely on everybody if they want to have any chance of beating George Fox. Make sure on Friday, if you can't live stream the game, the Mercury will be covering it. We'll be live tweeting from Michigan. I'll be going, so you know it's going to be good. But definitely keep up with it, and we'll give you all the live updates you need. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Esteban. We'll be sure to keep you up to date with our Comets' progress throughout the NCAA tournament. Enrique Enrochi was indicted on the disappearance of UTD alumna Christina Morris. Morris has still not been found, but her family is hopeful that this will be the next step towards finding her.
In other local news, Nina Pham, the nurse who contracted Ebola, is now suing Texas Health Resources. The lawsuit alleges that Texas Health Presbyterian did not provide proper training or equipment to avoid the virus, something she claims to have learned from the internet hours before treating the Ebola patient. She's also suing for invasion of privacy from THR for creating a public relations blitz around her situation.
Frisco police arrested the ex-husband of UTD employee Anna Moses. Police say there was DNA evidence in her car that traced Robert Moses to the homicide. He is now charged with first-degree murder and is being held on a $1 million bond.
Dance is something that I personally enjoy a lot, and it's exciting to see how different, organizations on campus have grown in these past few years, and they're teaching the art of dancing to students.
One of our reporters, Natalie Pina Maris, went out to profile one of these new dance groups on campus. Stop Pretending You Can't Dance, or Spiced.
With so many organizations to choose from on campus, sometimes it is difficult to pick what to join. But if you love to dance, or if you ever wanted to learn how to dance, Spiced might be the right place for you. Stop Pretending You Can't Dance, or Spiced, according to active member Diego Lopez,
is a group of individuals who all want to dance, probably didn't know what they were doing when they started dancing, and now can actually be taught to learn how to dance, and so that we don't look very awkward on a dance floor somewhere.
Club founder Daniel Machuca expressed why he saw the need for this club.
So I didn't want to learn by myself, and I thought it would be cool to have people dance with me, so that was kind of my motivation to start Spiced. So I started March of 2013, and I didn't realize it would get so big. Apparently there's so many people here that just want to learn how to dance. During the homecomings, you see people that they try, but they get very nervous, so it's very comforting for people to learn how to dance so they can just finally express themselves. We hire instructors to come, they teach you, and we take you to salsa clubs. We have events here, so you can come out of your comfort zone and learn how to dance.
For students that are still not convinced, Diego gives some advice.
If you've ever been at that dance, not knowing what to do, wanted to ask a girl, and felt no confidence, I can change that. For girls, it is ever wanted to dance with somebody who actually knew what they were doing, this is the place to do it.
For more information on Spiced, go to Spiced UTD Ballroom Dance Group on Facebook.
I'm really excited to see what this group and other dance organizations do in the coming semesters.
Same here.
Springapalooza, the UTD Spring Break After Party, will take place March 23rd to 28th. The event, hosted by the Student Union Activities and Advisory Board, will include several events such as the Night Moves concert and UTD TV's own co-sponsored event, Super Happy Fun Good Time. Join the UTD TV management staff and news anchor Anthony Lorienti for a Japanese-style game show. For more information about Springapalooza, visit www.utdallas.edu/Springapalooza. There is a new vehicle registration renewal process in Texas. Two Steps One sticker is now in effect, affecting more than 300,000 drivers. The fee will not increase, but you will need to have your inspection done before getting the new sticker.
Oklahoma University chapter, the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, has gone under a series of backlash after videos released of members singing racist chants on a bus. OU President David Bourne took action immediately following the video's release, kicking the chapter off campus and expelling the two students who played a leadership role in the singing of the racist chant. Bourne said the university is still investigating the video and will take appropriate disciplinary action as the identities of the students involved are confirmed. There's been a lot going on in the world of entertainment as of late.
We go over to our entertainment correspondents Priya Gidwani and Stephanie Villarreal for the latest.
Hey Comets, welcome to your Entertainment 411. I'm Stephanie Villarreal.
And I'm Priya Gidwani.
At the top, we're going to talk about what's happening in your entertainment world with what happened this past Monday. The Bachelor, after 6 long weeks, Chris finally chose Whitney over Becca.
That's weird.
But I think Becca made it an easy decision because she just wasn't in love after 6 long weeks.
It's a long time to know you're not in love.
But tell us about more couples.
Other couples in the music world, now we have Selena and Zedd as a couple item. They're featured in a song together, I Want You to Know. And this is interesting because just recently we saw her in her heartbreak song over Justin Bieber.
I know. She got over it fast, I guess.
I guess. This is her rebound to new love.
That's interesting. But now let's talk about Kim K's hair.
That's creating a real goofy stir on Instagram. We have so much going on over there. Tom Felton, otherwise known as Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter, Instagrammed a picture and said that Kanye has a Draco fetish.
You know who else joined in the fun? Miley Cyrus. I cannot imagine turning black hair into platinum blonde, but she made a funny meme about Kim K's getting her hair done, just how painful that would be with her crying face. It's kind of funny.
I think Kim's being a real trooper about it. She doesn't seem to be getting mad about anyone's Instagram pic. She seems to be laughing along with it.
I think it looks good. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I think it looks good. You don't think it looks good?
Terrible.
Well, tell us what you think. Thanks for joining us.
With spring break coming up, students are headed all over the country. Some students are participating in alternative spring break, while others are headed home or to the beach.
Oh, the beach. But for students like me who are staying in the city for spring break, you can take a day trip to London at Perot's new Sherlock Holmes exhibit. Perot Museum of Nature and Science inaugurated its special exhibit on the famed fictional detective Sherlock Holmes on February 14th. The International Exhibit of Sherlock Holmes, as it's called, which will be open through May 10th, transports visitors to 19th century Victorian London as they navigate the world of Holmes, his 221 Baker Street home, his rivalry with Scotland Yard. At the exhibit, guests will learn about the practices of Sherlock Holmes, explore the world from which Conan Doyle drew to develop his stories, and gain an understanding of the core principles of forensic science. Tickets to the International Exhibit on Sherlock Holmes are $29 for students, which includes general admission and tickets for the exhibit itself. So if you're in Dallas this spring break, check out the exhibit and solve a mystery for Holmes.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this exhibit. Sherlock Holmes' transcendence from books to television has made him an icon for many generations to come. Thanks again for watching UTD TV. I'm Anthony Lorienti.
I'm Anwesha Parajarji.
For all things news, sports, and entertainment, visit us at www.utdtv.com.
Be sure to join us in 2 weeks right after spring break for the bye week, and have a great day.